Hello everyone, today we're going to be creating a healthy recipe book with Canva, a guide to nutritious and delicious meals. So let's get started. The first thing we need to do is to look for some templates that we can use for our recipe book. So in order to see some templates, we're going to go to the search bar and we're going to type in recipe book. And from the drop down below, we're going to select see all. So this is the templates page. This is where you can choose whatever templates you'd like to use for your recipe book. Choose any template you'd like to use. Say, for example, this one. Click on a template of your choice and click on Customize this template. It'll take you to the main editing page. So here we are. And in case you change your mind, you can go to the side panel and change your template from there. You can also do a quick search using the search bar over here and by typing in relevant keywords. Okay, we're going to get started. So what I usually do, if you always watch my videos, I usually start by duplicating my page twice so that I'd have pages number 1 and 2. I'm going to delete all the elements from page number 1 as well as on page number 2 because page number 1 will be our cover page and page number 2 will be our table of contents page. Page number 3 and onwards will be our content page. Those are the pages where we're going to put all the ingredients, procedure, and everything else. So let's start. Let's do the cover page first. So we're going to take a look at some templates here to see some inspiration for our cover page. And I think I like this one, so let's click on it. And we're just going to basically do some rearrangements. So instead of like having this layout, we're going to change it up. So what I'd like to do, I'd like to delete some unnecessary elements or some elements that I won't need. And I am going to, I'm going to change the frame. So I'm going to go to the element section and type in frame and see all under the frames category to be able to see more frames that we can choose from. So as for me, I'm going to try to use this one or maybe a different one would do. What about a circle? Let's try this one. I'm going to delete this one as well. And this one. And, okay, hold on a moment. Maybe we should try to look for graphic elements about food or related to food. And instead of using real photos, maybe this time we're going to choose to use graphic elements. So how about this one, for example? Going to put that there. And let's try to see if we can add like a white outline around it. Let's go to edit photo over here. And look for shadows. Nope. No option for shadows. So I guess we're going to have to keep it that way. It's okay. It looks nice though. All right. And I'd like to add kind of like that splash thingy. Something like this. And we're going to change it to the same color as this white circular background over here. There. And position it wherever we want to position it. Okay, now we're going to deal with the title. So I'm just going to delete this one for now. And I'm going to input our title here. Let's change the text's color over here and change it to white. I think it's nice, but it would be a lot nicer if we could add an effect to it. Select that and then go to Effects and then go to, well, whatever you're looking for over here. Choose any effects you'd like to use. As for me, I'm going to use the outline. And yeah, like this. Now I'm going to duplicate it, and I'm going to make it smaller and type in here recipe book. And perhaps we could add an outline to it or a background color to it. Let's try. Let's go to effects and let's go to background. And we can select whatever color we want. And then we're gonna adjust its roundness and its spread. And then we're also gonna try to adjust its letter spacing. Okay, that should do it. I think it's all right. We're gonna keep it simple. And now let's go to page number 2, which is the table of contents page. I'm just gonna copy this, Control+C and Control+V, and place it right over here. This time I'm gonna adjust the letter spacing once again and make it closer to each other. And then I'm gonna type here table of contents. And I'm gonna make sure that it's centered. All right. Now I'm gonna add a text box, so I'm gonna press T on my keyboard to automatically add a text box. And I'm gonna set its size to 13. And I'm gonna place that over here. And I'm gonna put, first I'm gonna align it to the left. And I'm gonna put the name of our first recipe over here. By the way, this is a sample recipe that I had prepared for me by an AI to help me show you something to work with today, since I'm not very good at cooking or coming up with recipes. So yeah, this is just something to show you, something to work with also. So we have roasted salmon with vegetables. Let's type in roasted salmon with vegetables. Okay, and I guess we have to, maybe 11 would be okay. And, okay. And then we are going to adjust it and duplicate it. Put it right over here. And then align everything to the right first. And then replace the text with 1, which corresponds to page number 1. And then for it to be easily seen, we're gonna add a line. So let's press L on our keyboard. And first we're gonna adjust its color. If that's what you want, change it to whatever color you want by pressing this button over here. The color palettes will become visible on the side panel. And then you can change its weight over here. You can choose to make it thicker or thinner. You can also choose to make it into a broken line. And you can also choose to add like these arrows or circles at the end of it. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to adjust it. Okay, and adjust it like that. Perhaps that should be okay. I think the align is a bit too thick, so I may change it to 1 instead. Okay, that's a lot better. And if you'd like to add more content, just highlight these and then click on duplicate. Place it wherever you want to place it. Make sure it's aligned, and then replace the text. What do we have here? Sweet potato bean, sweet potato, and black bean chili. So we're going to paste that over here and change this to number 2. As easy as that. And just keep on duplicating it and changing the text. All right, let's go to page number 3 now, and let's start our content page. So this is the photo, or the place where you're going to place your photo. And first, I think this is a gray background. So I'd like to change it to this color. I'm going to click on an empty area on my page and click on the color button and select the same color that we have here. You can choose whatever color you want though. Feel free to do so. It's your recipe book after all. So we're going to start with page number 3 now. First, we're going to put a page number. So I am going to, let's see. Perhaps I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to copy this. So that's Control+C and Control+V over here. And I'm going to type in 1. I'm going to set it to about 12. Or maybe not. I'm just going to delete this one. And I'm going to use this text instead. I'm going to copy this or duplicate this, align it to the right, and put number 1 here. This will be our page number 1. Okay, so we're going to start with a photo. You can actually change your frame over here. Choose whatever frame you'd like to use. As for me, I think I'm gonna keep that. Or I could also change it. What about this one? So we're gonna place that over here. And the title should be over here. We're gonna deal with the title later. We're gonna focus on the photo first. So I'm gonna change this like outline into something that would match our theme. So this one would be perfect. And now I'd like to copy this text style. So I'm going to select this text and click on this button. From the drop down, I'm going to select copy style, go back to page 3 and paste the style here. And from here, we can also choose to change the color of our font. So I'm going to change it to a darker color. And then I'm gonna go to the effects button and get rid of the effects because I think our text is visible, so there's no need for that. And I'm gonna align it to the left. And what do we have? We have roasted salmon with vegetable. We're gonna paste that over here and resize it. Okay, I think that's better. So we're gonna put a photo here. Of course, if you're making your recipe book, then you're gonna have to use your own photos. So go to the upload section. And if your photos are not uploaded yet, you're gonna have to upload them first. So click on upload files, navigate to the location of your desired images, select any image you want to upload, and then click on open, and it'll be uploaded to Canva. Once it's fully uploaded, you can finally drag your photo over there onto the frame. And there it is. Well, as for me, I don't have photos of these foods. So instead, I'm going to use some stock photos. Instead of going to the elements section and going to photos, most of Canva's photo elements are pro elements, which means they're not free. So instead, I'm going to use some photos from Pexels and Pixabay to show you an example. If you want to know how I added these options to my sidebar, then follow these steps. Just go to the Apps button, scroll down, and look for Pexels or Pixabay. They're right over here. Choose either one of them. Both of them are equally great. And if you choose one of them, you'll see this. And you'll see that most of their photos are free. So I'm going to try to search for roasted salmon. We're just going to choose a random photo. This one, for example, it looks nice. And I'm just going to drag it onto the frame. And there it is. If you want to adjust the placement of your photo, just double click and adjust it. Click on done once you're done. Okay, let's now talk about the content. So I'm just going to delete these elements that I don't need. And I'm going to keep the ingredients list. I'm going to delete that first because we're just going to copy this element later on. Perhaps I'll copy this. So I'm going to Control+C this one. And I guess I'm not, oh, okay. Maybe we could just copy the style, paste it here. There, made it easier. Okay, and we're gonna put their ingredients. And then we're gonna go back to our notepad and copy our ingredients from here to there. Okay, that should be it. And now we're gonna duplicate this one. This will be the instructions. Make sure it's aligned. Okay, I'm not sure if the instructions will fit here, so maybe we could adjust the size of these elements. I think they might be too small, so maybe we should make them a bit bigger. Yeah, they're way too small. Maybe we can make them bigger. Or maybe we could just make these smaller. Okay, that should be all right. And then we're gonna move the instruction over here. And do it like that. Perhaps we could make this smaller, around 12 perhaps. And then once again, we're gonna align it. And then place this page number over here. Let's see. I think it turned out okay. So if you want to put decorations to your content page, then you can go to the Elements section and type in whatever it is you're looking for. by inputting relevant keywords on the search bar. Go to graphics if you're looking for graphic elements, or photos if you're looking for photo elements. And yeah, say for example, this one. We can change its color. And then we can also duplicate it to place it onto the other side right here. So yeah, just keep on adding elements till you're happy with your design. And if you want to add another recipe, in order for you to save time and not go through all of those steps again, just duplicate your design. So click on this button right over here, and there it is, it's duplicated. So all you have to do is just basically to change the content. So say for example, the next recipe is, oh, I think we just copied the wrong ingredient earlier. So yeah, we're just gonna basically switch it up. Say for example, this is sweet potato and black bean chili. So just change the title, change the photo, change the ingredients, and change the instructions. And don't forget to change the page number. And then add decorations to it as much as you want. So basically that's it. Everything is just going to be the same process over and over again. And once you're happy with everything, then it's time for you to download it. So go to the the share button right over here. And then click on download. Select your preferred file type over here. And make sure to check and tweak other download settings according to your preferences. And then once everything's all set, click on download. And there you have it. And we hope you found today's video of help somehow. We appreciate it, and thank you so much for watching.